Hello everyone, this is Day Trader Matt with a businesswithtrading.com doing a video for the weekend. I know I was sick all of last week and really didn't get a lot of trading in. I was out the last 2 days and you can see my voice still isn't completely back, but I am feeling a whole lot better than I was. So I wanted to do a video and talk about what I'm looking at for the markets coming up. This is a longer term picture of what I'm looking at. We have an A, B, and we're going to end in a C somewhere, or it could just end up being a large triangle. So either way, I'm looking at a W and an X here, which would send the ES up in this area somewhere. You know, depending on how long it takes, it is what it is. Before I start going into this, I want to go over some news items. And what we're basically looking at, we have the housing market index out on Monday, which really isn't anything. It doesn't really, do too much. Australian policy minutes coming out on Monday night. That's just big because Australia, China, they kind of move commodities. They are the growth areas of the world, whereas we're stable. We're not a growth area as far as the U.S. I guess I assume everybody watching this knows I live in the U.S. But if you don't, now you do. So Tuesday, that's when we start getting a little bit more news. We have building permits out, and housing starts before the bell. Building permits obviously are going to be a big number, so that's what we want to look for. Wednesday, we have existing home sales. That's going to be big. Crude oil inventories, it usually is an and number. Doesn't really mean much. We also have a tentative Treasury currency report, could come out anytime on Wednesday. Sometimes that's interesting to watch. It goes coincides with like the trade balance and whatnot. So that's what we'd be looking for. Thursday is going to be the big day. Unemployment claims comes out. Final GDP quarter over quarter comes out. Final GDP price index quarter over quarter, all before the market at 8:30. 9:55 we have U of M consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. 9:55. 10 o'clock we have the CV leading index, housing price index month over month, and 10:30 natural gas storage. It's usually a bad number as well. Friday, core durable goods orders month over month, core PCE price index month over month, durable goods orders month over month, personal spending month over month, and personal income month over month, all at 8:30. And then 10 o'clock we have new home sales. That's going to be big as well. Remember, existing came out on Wednesday, so usually they are back-to-back days, but I guess because of GDP, and it's going to be interesting. This week is going to be a very interesting week. It should be very fun. Let's get back to what I was talking about. Looking for the ES to come above 1500 at some point. It could take a while. This was 2007 October. Excuse me. October of 2007 here. This area here, it was March of 2009. About a year and a half it took for this move here. March of 2009 to here, this was May of 2011. So 2 years and a couple months to do this. So this is definitely longer term looking. So it could be up here next year, the year after that, the year after that. I'm not really making any predictions as far as that's concerned. I don't really, I do care, but it's not really what I do. I'm more of a day trader. I do swing trade some things, and I do stuff like that. But as far as this site, I'm definitely a day trader. So this is what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at this WX, and this is Elliott Wave. If you're not familiar, that's what it is. But anyway, this is a WX pattern, looking for Y to come up above 1300 somewhere. and also this projection, the same area. That's why I highlighted this yellow. 1319 is the big level. Um, I put 1317.75. It's not really a big deal. 1319 and 1320 I'm looking at as a big level, and then if it would surpass that, 1350 would be a target. But definitely 1300 is a very conservative target that I'm looking at. So I'm thinking this thing has bottomed at 11.99, and it could start heading higher. Um, there's a couple different things that could make it not the bottom, but we're not going to come down here and break this 1150, 1148 level. So I think we're going to stay above 1200, probably chop around a little bit, and then start pushing higher. And I think this week we'll start pushing higher. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, and we'll have to go from there. Also, I wanted to delve a little closer to the charts and talk about. Let's see. Let's see. Tuesday was the 13th. All right, let's find it on here. Right here. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that Tuesday? Okay, yeah, right here. Tuesday was one of those days. I'm probably gonna need to delve a little bit closer than that. Okay, guys, this is Tuesday here, and it was one of those days. The market did go up, and you take your eyes off the market. You're not 100% focused, and it does come down. Tuesday was a very, very important lesson, very, very important day. Um, we were in this thing long, and then it started coming back down, and I was trying to get long, and we did kind of watch it, and then finally add pretty deeply over here and over here, and we did ride it higher, which it came up to like 37s from the 30 half bottom. So we were able to get out at a profit, but it was an important lesson where you need to be 100% focused on the markets. If you're not 100% focused, then there's really just no need to trade. And that sometimes they say the market is the best teacher, and it definitely was, because I was distracted. I was starting to get sick, and I wasn't 100% focused, and watched the markets do something that I wasn't prepared for. And you should be prepared for everything, like the Boy Scouts say. So that's one thing that we were watching, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it, just to let you guys know, like, yeah, even I'm not the best trader in the world. I say that all the time, but I have been trading for a while. So having something like that happen, it's even someone who's been doing it for many many years, they can still get distracted. So being a new trader, you get distracted. It happens. So that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it a little bit, and talk about why it's so important to be focused on the markets, and excuse me, and not take your eyes off the ball, and just be able to focus on what's going on, and whatnot. So anyway, just want to talk about that a little bit. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, please click the Twitter, Facebook, and like buttons. If you want to email me, cool as well. Upper right hand side of the website, shoot one out. Love to hear some feedback. Anyway, have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see everyone in the morning. Thank you.